Hey everybody, Spencer Jones here with Jones and 4, bringing you our live cooking show. And this week, it's in perfect time for Memorial Day weekend. That's right, this weekend is Memorial Day weekend, a weekend where many people go camping and they're grilling out and doing all that good stuff. Why are we doing this? Well, because it's Memorial Day, and that is the day we remember veterans, yes, but we also remember the people who have given the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom, for our country. So a heartfelt thank you from me, Spencer Jones, to everyone who has been affected by that, right? So the families of our veterans who have fallen, and thank you to them and to everyone who has given their life for our amazing country and all that. So thank you for everything. And this weekend, remembering them. And over these 3 days, hopefully you take time to do that. And with that, as I mentioned earlier, a lot of people go camping, and a lot of people are grilling out. Well, with grilling comes barbecue, right? Barbecue sauce and just so many flavors happen, right? There's so many, you go to the store, and there's so many varieties of barbecue sauce, and so many, they're so delicious, right? They're amazing. Then you go to a restaurant and they have their own custom barbecue sauce. And you know what? You don't necessarily know what's inside it, but you're watching the show. You want it to be healthy. You want it to make sure that it's super delicious and all that good stuff. And you know what? We have it for you. Spencer Jones here from Jones and 4 has this amazing Jones and 4 barbecue sauce. I've been working on this recipe. I've been experimenting, trying to make something happen that's going to be delicious and amazing for all of you. And I can't wait to share it with you. So let's get to it, right? It's going to take a couple ingredients, take a little bit of time, but it's so going to be worth it. You're going to love it. And this recipe is going to make your family smile, like all of our recipes. And really, to be honest, it's become Katie's and my favorite barbecue sauce. It replaces ketchup. We don't even use ketchup. We use this barbecue sauce. It's that good. Oh, so good. And it's going to become your family's favorite too. I can't wait for you to try it and let me know what you think. So let's get over here. Come on, join me over here in our kitchen, in the Jones and 4 kitchen, so you know what you need. First thing you need, about a quarter cup of water, right? This is only for, one serving. You can easily double it. So 1/4 cup of water. A half of a small onion, right? It's still whole. I just chopped it in half. You need 2 cloves of garlic, or I have 1 massive clove of garlic. Now I have Hunt's tomato sauce. I know it's hard to see with the lighting, but there's no salt added tomato sauce. You look at recipes online, how to make your own barbecue sauce, it's going to call for ketchup. Ketchup has a bunch of preservatives, salt in it. Skip it, folks. Do this. So, tomato sauce, no salt added. You're going to need natural maple syrup. Woot woot. Worcestershire sauce like that, yeah. You need some of that. You need black pepper. One of my favorite things to add in here, adds a little fun kick, a smoked paprika. You could just do plain paprika, but smoked adds more fun. My favorite spice to add in to make it have a nice little tingle, cayenne pepper. Then an extra little fun taste in there, ground ginger, folks. Oh yeah. Okay, so if you do not want to use an onion or garlic, or you don't have them, and you're just like, I'm not going to go out and buy it for it, don't worry about it. You can use about a tablespoon or a tablespoon and a half, I did a tablespoon of garlic powder. That works, and a tablespoon of onion powder. It works really well. I like the fresher stuff, fresher flavor. Now, I don't know if you noticed, I started my pan. I put it on high heat. It's just a pan, there's no oil, nothing in it. It's raining today here in Wisconsin where I'm at, and it's cold outside, rainy, not conducive to having a phone out there for videoing and doing a live video. I would be grilling it. So what we're going to do, why I started, is we have our onion, and I'm going to place that onion, as soon as that gets hot, right in the pan. And I'm going to put our garlic right in there as well. Now, we're going to let these brown up, right? We want it to get nice and brown. Now, if I'm doing this on the grill outside, oh yeah, there we go. It's starting to sizzle a little bit. There we go, it's going to sizzle up more now. Now, if I was doing this on the grill, I probably wouldn't put the clove of garlic on there, just because it'd fall through, right? If you have a little tray, something like that, a little pan, or doing this whole thing on your grill, right? Get a cast iron pan, you make it on your grill, it'd be amazing as well. Totally doable, right? So just something to think about as you're doing it. Again, you use onion powder, garlic powder, and all that good stuff. We're gonna make sure the sucker's on high heat. So we basically want to char. We basically want to get almost like a burned flavor on the outside of our garlic, and especially the onion, right? It's a sweet onion, nothing special, nothing fancy here, right? You don't have to go crazy. We're just making this up. So as we're doing that, we have our other ingredients here, and we'll portion it all out as soon as these brown up for us, and we'll be set to go. So as we're waiting for this to brown up, I'm going to be going back and forth here. I would love to hear, what is your favorite food to put barbecue sauce on? What is it? Is it ribs? Is it chicken? Is it steak? Is it, I don't know. What is it? What is your favorite food to have with barbecue sauce? Let me know. Barbecue sauce with your favorite, whatever, you know, however that wording works. Let's see, Randall, so far, no sugar, right? There's no extra sugar added as far as like white sugar or brown sugar. You look at recipes, it calls for a lot of brown sugar. Skip that. We're using natural maple syrup for that. You could use honey if you like, so you get the natural, but we're just going to use maple syrup. And in all honesty, we are only using, get more. We are only using 5 tablespoons of it. So we're not even using a ton of the maple syrup, right? It's going to add, now this barbecue sauce taste, it starts off with a sweet maple flavor from that maple syrup, right? You get that sweet maple flavor, and then within about, I don't know, 5 seconds later, then all of a sudden you get that kick from the cayenne pepper and the black pepper that we have in there. It's starting to smoke in the kitchen here. Hopefully the smoke alarms don't go off. It's all right. We're just getting a nice little browning on there, a little burning of our onion and garlic. That's what we want. Randall, you love putting your barbecue sauce on chicken. It is super delicious on chicken. I love it. I'll marinate my chicken in this barbecue sauce, stick it on the grill, and then add a little bit more while it's cooking, a little more afterwards. So good. Now, when I made this with the garlic powder and onion powder, if you choose to do it that way, it tasted really good the day I made it, the day after I made it, but it tasted even better when it's set. It's kind of like chili in that sense, where it tasted better a day or two, no, more than that, like 3 or 4 days after I made it, and I was in the refrigerator, and the flavors were all mixing together. Oh, it just got so much more flavorful. The taste, the flavors all combined and made something just glorious. So, something to think about for you. Okay, so right now, kind of burned the pan a little bit, that's all right. So you can see it's a burned pan, but our garlic and onion are charred. It's all we wanted, right? If it was on a grill, it'd be a little better. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these in a blender. Now, I don't want these, or my Ninja, I don't want it to be chunky barbecue sauce. If you're a fan of the chunkier style barbecue, awesome, go for it. I'm not. I like mine nice and smooth, kind of like ketchup. So we're just going to stick that right in our blender right there. Woo! I got warm. And then we're going to add our water, which is my water. Here's my water. Our 1/4 cup of water to this. All right, and we're just going to mix it up. So, plug that in. It's going to get a little noisy in here. We want it to be nice and smooth. At least that's how I would like it. So if it works, there we go. We're just going to let it blend up real quick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, that looks beautiful. So you do not have to grill your garlic or onion beforehand. If you don't want to, don't feel like you have to. But the reason I did it is because then we get a little bit more of that char flavor, right? And so I grilled it or I cooked it to get a little bit of charness in there, right? That smoky flavor helps. You don't need it, but it's nice to have. So that's kind of what it looks like, right? It's just 1/4 cup water with your onion and garlic, all blended up. So here's the next step. First, we're not going to use that pan because it got a little dirty. Oh well, that's all right. We have another pan. Here we go. That's hot. Let me stick it over here. just wash this pan. Beautiful. There we go. All right, let me get it over here. Now, this is going to be on medium heat. A medium heat pan right now, letting that heat up. We're going to add our 1 can of no salt added tomato sauce. Where's my spatula? There it is. I got lost in my own little kitchen. All right, so tomato sauce added. Boom. Then we're going to add in our concoction of onion, water, and garlic. Get that as much out of there as we can. We're almost there, folks. All right, that's going to be glorious and delicious. Then we're going to add 5 tablespoons of maple syrup. Again, you could use honey, but don't go with the brown sugar stuff. Skip the white sugar. I mean, you could use like cane sugar if you really wanted, or stuff like that. Go for it. But we're going to use natural maple syrup instead because it's going to be delicious. Katie, got a smiley face. Awesome. Thank you, everyone who's watching. I appreciate it. I'm still curious. Randall said he loves chicken. What is your favorite thing to put barbecue sauce on? Maybe it's barbecue chicken, right, with pineapple, or barbecue shrimp. Ooh, that's good. All right, so you need 5 tablespoons of, let me go on this side of it, 5 tablespoons of, whoa, I'm off camera, 5 tablespoons of maple syrup. How many times can I repeat myself? A lot. 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, just like that. All right. So 5 tablespoons of maple syrup. Leave the extra out because it's so good. 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire, that thing, you know, the stuff that's always hard for people to say. 1 tablespoon of that. I almost forgot. 1 very important ingredient. I can't believe I forgot to put it out. I meant to, and I got distracted. I can't believe it. Not true. If you watch the show, you've seen it 100 times. And that is vinegar. You need vinegar to make this. I can't believe I forgot. We're going to use sherry vinegar. Now, you could use white vinegar, white distilled vinegar, apple cider vinegar, you know, stuff like that. We're just going to use our sherry vinegar because it was quick, easy access. You're going to need 4 tablespoons of vinegar. I apologize, I did not have that out at first. Please forgive me. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 tablespoons of vinegar. So you had 5 tablespoons of syrup, 4 tablespoons of vinegar, 1 tablespoon Worcestershire sauce. Then, now we're getting down to the smaller stuff here. You're going to need 1 tablespoon of black pepper, ground up black pepper. Let's see if I can get it out. 1, did I say tablespoon? 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Not a tablespoon, just a teaspoon, folks. Don't go too crazy. Now, here's where I get crazy. This is where I got invented because I didn't really want to like figure out how many shakes does a thing equal of this stuff. So we're going to do smoked paprika. It's a small container. We're going to use 10 shakes. Use your judgment, folks. We're going to go with 10 solid, strong shakes of smoked paprika. Feel free to count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's beautiful. 8 shakes of cayenne pepper. This is how technical we get here on the Jones and 4 show. How many shakes does it take? It takes 8 of cayenne. Strong shakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Now, if you don't want it as spicy, don't add so much, right? A little less cayenne pepper. If you want it spicier, add a little bit more. Same with that black pepper. You can add a little bit more or less depending on your taste. But give it a shot. See what you can do. If it's too much, add more tomato sauce, right? Maybe get some tomato paste, add that to it, and a little water, and then you can reduce it down to what you like. Then you're going to need 5 shakes of ground ginger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solid shakes of ground ginger. So quick recap, a teaspoon of black pepper, teaspoon that is for people who don't like tisp, 10 shakes of smoked paprika, 8 shakes of cayenne, and 5 of the ground ginger. And then you're just going to stir this sucker up. It's on medium heat. It's already starting to boil and bubble. It's wonderful. We're just trying to mix it all up now. Oh yeah. Now this barbecue sauce, this is it. That's all you have to do, is just what we did. Get those ingredients, blend them up. Again, it could be a lot easier too if you just wanted to use onion powder or garlic powder. If you do it that way, remember I said let it sit so the flavors can blend a little bit more. Same goes with this. Doing it this way, it's still going to take probably 3 days or so for the flavors to really, really combine. It's going to be delicious right off the bat, but it's going to be even better, kind of like chili, right? Next couple days after it, when the flavors really work well together. So super easy to make. Now it's just on medium heat. We're going to let it simmer and on reduce down here until it's a consistency you like it. Some people like the barbecue sauce a little runnier. Some people like it thicker. I like mine almost a little thinner than ketchup consistency, but not by much, right? So that's how I like it. Make it the way you like it. Have fun with it. Enjoy it. That's it. You're going to make this recipe, and it's so easy, so ridiculous easy. It takes a couple ingredients, but that's it. Like, you mix it all together and put it in a pan, reduce it down. So good. It's healthy. We're using natural ingredients so that your body can be fueled with natural things so you can chase your passion to the max. That's what we're for, is chasing your passion to the max. That's it, right? So this will take probably, I'd say maybe 10 minutes to reduce down. Maybe, right? You want to keep stirring it so that it doesn't stick and doesn't burn to the bottom of the pan. If you let it sit too long without stirring, it could very well burn, and that would be no good. That would not help the taste of it at all. So just stirring it occasionally. Every minute or so, just go back to stirring it. I'm going to turn it down just a hair so it's not popping up all over the place. And there you go. That is how you make it. I appreciate all of you watching. I'm still curious. I'd love to know, even if you're not watching this live, let me know what is your favorite food to have barbecue sauce on. Let me know. Put it in the comments below, whether you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube. I'd love to find out. And make sure, if you're on YouTube, subscribe. Just go to Spencer Joneson on YouTube and click subscribe. I appreciate all of you. And if you're curious about this recipe, to find it written, just go to our website, spencermjones.com, and you can find this recipe. You can find other summer recipes, grilling recipes, breakfast, dinner, desserts, lunches. I have 100 some recipes on there. So feel free to head on over there. Camping recipes, it's all good. It's all tasty, healthy stuff, so you can chase your passions to the max, folks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to let the sucker reduce down until it's just glorious and perfect. Make this recipe this week. Make it for this weekend. Take a picture of it and let me see it. Tag me, Spencer Jones, or tag Jones4 in your picture when you post up on social media. Thanks for watching, folks. I really appreciate it. Give this barbecue sauce a try. Your family and you won't regret it. All right, folks, have a great week, and we'll catch y'all later.